Remember old girl that I came across at the party in the last one? Well, she decided to hit me up with a text. We started going back and forth a little bit. She know about my game coming up and I'm gonna have to fly out to Kansas. So with that being said, she wanted to see yours truly. And me being me, I said, say no mas, we can go and get something to eat. I ain't got the most money because I'm a student athlete, so I told her I'm only go as long as she helped pay. But me, I got dressed real quick, put on my flyest gear just for the day. Something right, something that'll fit for like 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And then some people like to walk in and out of my room, so just ignore that. That ain't nothing going on there. But you won't believe where I took her. There we were, at the restaurant, standing outside, catching up, getting a few laughs in. But the place we decided to go eat, if you don't know already, well, yeah, I took her to McDonald's. That's all I had money for. Couldn't even really afford the dollar menu, but I'll make it work. I had to borrow some money from the coach. Don't ask how I got all this money for these outfits though. So we just sitting there catching up, talking, laughing, and honestly, after the party, I didn't think that we'd still keep in touch. So while we sitting there waiting on our food, we having like deep conversations, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, just talking about the future. And what she told me, oh man, you wouldn't believe. But you're gonna have to find out next time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to college basketball. My name is yours truly and I will be your host for this game. We have the UNLV Running Rebels coming in town to take on the Kansas Jayhawks, and this should be a good one like every other game. Kansas Jayhawks 8-2 right now, ranked number 4 in the top 25, but UNLV is looking very scary. Their record is 9-0 and they're ranked number 1. And I'm looking at these layup lines and Kansas is missing a couple of them, so I hope they came to play. But a matchup we're going to want to take a look at here tonight is at the point guard position. D'Angelo Jones Jr. has been making plays for UNLV as of late, and hopefully he can bring that into this game here. It all starts with the point guard, and you want to get off to a good start. So with that said, the tip is set to get underway. The Running Rebels has the ball, truly with it. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. College basketball, here we go. Truly sprinting up the court. 9 games into his freshman season, he's averaging 26 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, letting it fly. Bang, bang. And so far this season, UNLV is averaging 91 points per game against their opponents. Now, Kansas, they're a great defensive team. So you don't want UNLV to get on a scoring streak here, as they already have 15 points, up by 7. And Truly and Watson running that pick and roll to perfection. The most unstoppable play in basketball if ran correctly. And earlier we were talking about how great a defensive team that Kansas is, but let's not forget about the Running Rebels. I mean, Truly alone averages 4 steals a game. Like, how do you do that? And he's showing exactly why he averages 4 steals a game, picking his pockets, making it look easy. The Running Rebels up by 3 here heading into halftime. Every time they pull away, Kansas just always finds a way back in it. And as the shot clock is winding down, they'll have to force one up. It doesn't fall. And Big B ends up with the steal thanks to him throwing it off for Truly's leg. And now Kansas has 9 seconds to try and put something up. But UNLV running that full court trap, and it works again. Big B gets another basket. And this will definitely be a huge momentum booster for Kansas if they can give UNLV their very first loss of the season. Jones Jr. dribbling up the court, feeding it to Truly. He's had an off game so far thanks to the defensive efforts from Kansas. And what? Wait a minute. Did you see that circus shot? Watson just tips it in, and they're going to count it as a 3. They might have to review that, but that's going in as 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. And Jones getting the 3 to go. That gives him 7. It pushes the lead to 7, and Truly picking up the steal, but Clifton recovers it and goes up with it, extends the lead to 9. Truly yet another steal. He's going to get fouled. 2 free throws. He's on a defensive tear. And now we're seeing the fate every top team has suffered when they're going up against the running Rebels. They lose it in the second half. UNLV goes on an offensive tear, but it starts with defense. You know, defense wins championships, and UNLV understands that. And ladies and gentlemen, this loss is going to hurt Kansas in the top 25 standings. And I don't know if Kansas can't beat UNLV, then I don't know who can, because this was the team everybody thought UNLV would lose to. But as they give Caldwell the and one, that's going to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, as this game comes to an end, let's show you our player of the game, yours truly. 22 points on 6 of 15 shooting. They did hold him to an off shooting night because of Kansas' great defense, but he chipped in other areas, getting 9 assists in the process, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. So this was just a great game for yours truly. He showed that even if you take away, you know, his scoring options, he can still find ways to get his teammates involved on the floor, and that's exactly what scouts want to see. But that's going to do it out here for us, ladies and gentlemen. I was your host, yours truly. The Running Rebels takes this game 90-61, and if they beat this team, Kansas, I can only imagine what they're going to do for the remainder of the season. Be sure to tune in then.
I let my nuts hang, stupid.